Hello, hello. Is this thing on? Hello? Everybody there? I'm here. Hello. How y'all doing today? Hopefully you're doing all right. I am going to warn you ahead of time. I do still have a bit of a cough from being sick. Most everything else, like the tiniest bit of congestion. But I do still have a cough, so there may be a cough or two. Or you may hear cough drops clinking around in my mouth. I apologize in advance, but you know, things happen. People get sick, and that's all there is to it. Okay. So, yeah, just deal with it. Okay. That's all there is to it. So we got some things. Hold on. I got to. What happened? So we got the Grumpy Bunny. Thank you very much for resubscribing for 11 months. I appreciate that. Randy of the Nicole with the tier 3 for 112 of the months. Like, holy crap. We are feeling better. Not completely good, but you know, it happens. Chicken of the Roof. It says, "Whoa, dude, Mr. Face," even though we never seen it. I mean, do you know that for sure? Thank you for resubscribing. Oh, XB gifted us a sub to Stream Elements. Such a nice guy. Randy, thank you very much for the 1,000 biddies. Icklep. I'm just gonna call you Ick. Thank you for the 100 bits. Nana, thank you very much for the 21-month resub. For Kirk, 81 months. Thank you very much. Randy, gifting 5 tier 1 subs. I appreciate your face. Serena Moonlight, thank you very much for the 15-month sub. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you. So I am here, obviously, in the desert. Obviously collecting sand. What could he be collecting sand for, you might ask? I'm not telling you. Not right now. You'll see. You'll see there's exclusive sneak previews in this stream. Just so you know. Some people are going to be like, Ermagerd, I can't believe this is happening. Right? And then other people are going to be like, okay. That's the way the two possibilities of what people might feel about what is going to transpire. Okay? It's either going to be Ermagerd, yes, this is happening. Or just like okay. That's literally it. Oh, we got a hype train. I didn't even know we got a hype train. What? We just started. How is there a hype train? What is happening right now? Randy, thank you very much for gifting that sub to AKA. I appreciate it. I'm sure she does as well. For Doc? Not for Doc. No. I will never, just putting this out there, ever gather sand to buy stuff. It's not going to happen. Ever. Never. The only time I will gather sand is if it's for something I need. Otherwise, I will pay for what I need. If I need wood, I'll go collect wood. Because, you know, like, why? We'll never collect sand. It's just not going to happen. For purchasing things in the shopping district, anyway. Yeah. There should be like a sand option. You know, like you can buy it with diamonds, but if you want to pay with sand, then you can, you know, you pay less, maybe. I feel like that's the way to do that. But just sand, period? Nah, I ain't down. And Nana with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very, very much. Blue Moon with the 1,000 biddies. Shala, thank you very much for resubscribing with that Twitch Prime. Got to get that thing used. You know? Oh, wait. Actually, I think my Prime is unused. Dang it. I honestly, I haven't been even on Twitch in months. The last time I was on Twitch was the last time I streamed. So, yeah. We did, just in case you didn't know, we went to Arizona for a while, a couple weeks. We really, really, really needed to just get away. We're still, you know, it's still hard, and it will be probably forever. Losing Bishop. He was such a massive part of our life that it's yeah. I'm sure you know what I'm saying. So it was tough. It's still tough. So we decided that even though we couldn't really afford it, we couldn't really not afford it, if that makes sense. You know? So we went ahead and did it. And it was I had a phenomenal time. So, and I'm pretty sure Ferks had a good time at least once. Maybe. Possibly. Jury's still out on that one. So, yeah. But yeah, we got back, and then Ferks got sick almost immediately. And then like a week after she got sick, she got me sick, which is good times. And then she's like, oh yeah, I'm not sick anymore. And I'm like, oh, well, thanks. Now that you've given it to me, you are no longer sick. That's nice. And that's where we're at. And now I'm getting over it. So good times. Thankfully, I mean, for me, not for her, hers was much worse than mine, which it usually is. But yeah, misinformation. What are you talking about, misinformation? Everything I said was truthful and factual. Okay, I have receipts. Sharing is caring. Just so you know, we're not going to spend the entire stream gathering sand because we got to spend part of it placing sand. So, yeah, there's that. And I don't know that 4 shulkers of sand is enough, but that's the only unused shulkers I have. And that's after buying 12 more shulkers. Which, okay, let me, one sneak preview here, okay? I went to buy shulkers, right? And it's 4 diamonds per box, okay? But there was a box in said shulker sales full of shulker shells. Part of me was like, okay, this is like this is way too good to pass up. But then the real me part of me kicked in and was like, no. You can't do that. That's not what we do. So I let Beef know it was there. And I left it and just bought shulkers. So yeah, I don't get the man flu, quote unquote. I really don't. There was that, so that when we had what we were pretty sure was COVID, we had a cough that was just freaking brutal. Like, it was the worst cough I have ever had in my life. Like, it was horrible. And that was bad. Like, it was bad. The cough. Everything else was like, yeah, whatever. The cough was killer. And so, like, that, I think, is probably the closest I've been to, like, a quote-unquote man flu. But even then, it was like, I was more mad that I kept coughing than, like, you know what I mean? So. You gotta bake a cake. Are you gonna eat it too? What kind of cake? If it's not carrot or German chocolate, then you're doing it wrong. Yeah. That's like the only 2 cakes that are worth even considering. Just putting that out there. And I know someone's going to say, well, what about cheesecake? It's not a cake. That's pie. Cheesecake is a pie. I don't care what anyone says. Cheesecake is a pie. carrot cake is amazing. It's my favorite cake. It's so freaking good. It's really easy to screw up though. Like I can't even count how many times I'm like, oh, carrot cake in the store, and then you buy it and then you try it and then you're like, what the crap is this? This is not carrot cake. I don't know what this is, but it's an affront to everything that ever was carrot cake. Beefcake? I mean, hi. How you doing? I'm right here. Carrot cake is top tier. Girlfriend hates it though. You know what that means? Time to get a new girlfriend. You gotta find one that, you know, likes carrot cake. I mean, that's... I don't know. I feel like that's a deal breaker right there. You know what I'm saying? I've never... You know what? We should make a carrot cake, babe. We should make a carrot cake. We should figure out how do, and then we should do, because why not? We should do it at the same, because I was thinking about it. Okay, I didn't tell you about this, but it's been in my brain. We should try making eggnog. I don't know how to, but I figure it can't be like the most impossible thing that ever happened, right? You know, from scratch eggnog, I bet that would be phenomenal. And then we could have carrot cake and eggnog. I mean, does it get better? I don't feel like it does. Unless it's like a dessert after eating like a really good dinner. Like we found these burgers. They're like frozen burgers. I know, frozen burgers, whatever. They were, what was it, sweet barbecue? Oh, they were so good. Oh, they were so good. And so like I made my burger with just a little bit of A1 and then some jalapenos. Plus the, you know, we have King's Hawaiian hamburger buns, which alone are phenomenal. But yeah, so good. I think we got, where did we get those at, I think they're Private Selection or something. Is that no, that's Kroger. So that would have been what, Pick and Save, right? Just the patty. Yeah. Like I said, I used the King's Hawaiian hamburger patty or hamburger buns plus A1 plus jalapeno plus awesome. I figure, listen, Fitz, okay? Listen here, guy. Why wait to talk about food when it's just going to get there anyway? So if you start it early, right, then you ain't got to worry about it sneaking up on you later, you know? Because that's how it do. It just sneaks up on you. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, just all of a sudden, you're like, wait, we're talking about food? What's going on? Food is fantastic. I don't care what anybody says. Namely Fitz, freaking guy. He just... Fitz. What does Fitz even know? Fitz probably doesn't even like food. Probably one of those functional eaters. Eats because he has to. I mean, we all do, but you know what I'm saying. Is this where you get your Costco recommendations from? Good, good, yeah. So when we go shopping, like we'll have like in our mind what we want to get, which I'm sure a lot of people do this, but Like, we'll have it in our mind what we want to get, and then we'll get like 500 other things that we didn't even think about because we didn't know about. We found so many good things just being like, ooh. So like, we'll walk an entire store. Like, if we go to Costco, we walk the entire Costco. We don't go to just the sections where we're like, okay, we need toilet paper, so we just go to toilet paper. No, we up and down every single. That's like the only way to shop, though, right? Like, that's, if you go to Costco and you only get what you need, I feel like you should have your membership revoked. Like, seriously. I think that should be a rule. Costco should check your shopping list on the way in and on the way out. And then if you only got what you need, they'd be like, sorry, you can't come back. No, that'd be messed up. But you get what I'm saying. I love Costco. Costco's awesome. So did you hear? So there was a Costco somewhere, I don't know where, that voted to unionize or something. And then, unlike most companies where they're like, unions are going to ruin our company. Costco's like, yo, how did we screw up so bad that our people feel like they need a union? You know, like that's Costco. Your work convos also turn to food discussion. It's the best thing to talk about. It's like the only thing people can usually agree on anymore is that food is awesome. You know? And if you're not like enjoying what you're eating, then I am very sorry. Like, obviously there's people that have to eat, you know, for like need, for like, you know, medical conditions or allergies or something like that, which, God, there's like one food, and it's not even a food, it's a freaking seed that gives me like an upset stomach. Is it fennel seed, something like that? And so other than that, like, I'm good. Like, I can eat it, so I don't really have to pay attention to what's in food, honestly. Like, if it says Italian this or something, or Italian that, Italian meatballs, I won't get it because it's almost guaranteed there's those freaking seeds in it. But, and I can eat them. Like I said, it's never made me throw up or anything like that. It just gives me like I just feel a little nauseous after eating them. You worked for Costco and loved it? Don't they have like some of the best benefits around? And not because like they were told to have them, but just because they chose to have them? Frickin' Herpner. This guy. This frickin' guy. What's up, Hypno? How you doing? Thank you for resubscribing. And yes, I did decide to stream. I'm streaming still sick. So get good. Heard since that some of that is being phased out. What, some of the benefits? He's jelly. You went to AZ? I bet he is. Living in Florida. I'd be jealous of somebody that went to purgatory. Just say it. Escalated quickly. Like, so, okay. There are places, which I'm sure everybody has places, that they have absolutely zero interest in visiting and actually have an interest in completely avoiding. For me, one of those places is Florida. I have no desire. My only desire when it comes to Florida is to never, ever step foot in Florida. Period. And yeah, Texas is another one. And I've been in Texas. I've been there. And I don't want to go back. I have zero desire to go back to Texas. Like, we drove through Texas, and like when I moved here, because we drove when I moved here from Arizona, and that alone was enough to just be like, yeah, I'm like, even if I had never been there before, that was enough to just be like, yeah, I don't want to go back. Do you want to meet the Florida man? Why is it always a guy in Florida? Why? Florida man? Like, why? What are they putting in the food down there? One of these days, Hypno's going to be that man in Florida. A Florida man. Why do I hate Florida? I have zero interest. It's not at all interested. It's in the water. It's in something. There's something definitely going on in Florida, that there's that many interesting people, we'll say. Heat drives them. I lived in the heat. I lived in Arizona for the vast majority of my life. And rarely ever did you hear in the news, like national news, an Arizona man. No, it's always a Florida man. Dude, I don't blame you for never wanting to come to Wisconsin. I don't blame you at all. Before I moved here, I was like, yeah, why would I go to Wisconsin? Like, it's one of those states where, like, if I was thinking of like a vacation destination, I would not think Wisconsin ever. Like, at all. Ever. So. But then again, I wouldn't think like Florida or Texas. So. Why do people never want to leave Arizona? Arizona's awesome. I love Arizona. Arizona's great. What are you talking about? You ever been? Arizona's great. They talk about how like the U.S., you know, the reason Americans, you know, choose to vacation, quote unquote, locally is because we have like every biome that you could possibly want. Well, Arizona alone has like every biome you could possibly want, except for like beach. But, you know, who needs a beach anyway? I've lived my entire life having never been to a beach. Ever. I mean, like I've been to a beach for like a lake, but that doesn't count. So Arizona is Minecraft? Essentially, yeah. I mean, look, Arizona. Because northern Arizona gets snow. And there's lots of like greenery and trees and things like that. And then there's like, you know, like the painted desert, which kind of looks, you know, it's like mesa-ish. I think the only thing they don't have is like a jungle. Like, but I mean, who needs a jungle? Also, yeah, Arizona. The only natural disaster, which granted, it's a pretty big one, kinda, is drought. That's like the only natural disaster there, really. So, you know, they got that going for them. Plus, their clocks never change due to daylight savings time. So obviously that's a good thing. So you never have to worry about changing your clocks. Because at some point Arizona was like, yeah, this is dumb. Why we're not doing this anymore. So yeah. Also another like just seeing Randy's name. Another place I never really want to go is California. Just because it's always on fire. Like what's going on? Why is it always on fire? Oh, what are the sands? Yeah, that's not really it. I mean, those are okay. Was it haboots? Is that what it? Haboo. Is that right? That sounds right, but sounds definitely wrong. Ooh, are we done? Nope. Oh, we are. Look at that. Oh man. Oh, that's top tier right there. Look at that. You don't even know. I'm so good at this game. Hi, boob. Is the plushie command not working? I think it's... Is it plush? Is it exclamation plush? Aha, it is. Exclamation plush. You're going to be studying, but hi, hello. Enjoy living in North Carolina now? Feel like you're in the middle of everything? Best place to be is definitely Norway. Never been. I mean, there's so many places I've never been. So, do I need anything? No. Yeah, I cough. How do I like the Autocrafters? They're kind of cool. I think they're obviously limited, but they're cool. I wish you could like disable or like not disable, like lock slots, you know? What's up, Ron? How you doing? Lock slots to like a specific kind of like an item, you know? Too many freaking golden carrots. I got golden carrots coming up my ears. XP is loud, yeah. Like set a recipe, you know what I mean? Like, hold on, let's go look. How close is Jumbo to meeting the goal? It is currently at 61%. So it's got a little bit to go. Nope. Downstairs. So like if you could, you know, like put a diamond here and it would remember that a diamond goes there, which I feel like is a bit of a letdown if you ask me. Like so you could set like a recipe and then things would only go into, you know, like that would be nice. But Eagle Gamer, thank you very much for resubscribing with Twitch Prime. Daswell, thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. Oh wait, let's go get some rockets. Okay, rockets. Like a blueprint? Kinda, yeah. Kinda. Say like you could like if you're holding something in your hand, right? Like you're holding it on your cursor, and then say you shift click with that thing in a spot or something, like that spot would remember that that specific item goes into that slot. I have a story about Jumbo. My son knows I am a fan, so he stayed up until midnight on launch to order it for me. Oh, that's awesome. Guess the way to do that is to just pre-fill the crafter. Kinda. But what if it's like a non-stackable item, you know? Like if it just remembered, or even if there was a button where you could set a recipe and then click a button and it would just, you know, it was the remember button. It remembered what was there. Can you, Avi, can you have it just shipped to like a post office or something? I don't, like, I know some post offices offer that sort of thing. Just, so, okay, here's what you do, right? Here's what you do. You order it, and then you find out when it's going to be there, like what time frame it's going to be there. Like if it says it's going to be there August 27th or whatever, then you just tell your local post office to hold your mail for that time period. And then boom, solved. Genius. Frickin' genius. And Mad Hatter gifted us up. Thank you. Oh, wow. Gifted 6 months. Wow. Nice. Thank you, Mad Hatter. So I don't know if anybody sees what is happening here. Sorry about that. I did not mute in time. Oh, you're outside the U.S. Oh, that's a whole different thing. Think it. Should I be doing this? on the inside. I should. I am streaming, yes. Hello. No, this see, this is kind of what I was talking about, where some people are gonna be like, oh, okay. And other people are gonna be like, oh, good. So there will be a farm, but it's definitely not gonna be a farm that takes an hour to build. Like at all, ever. Oh wait, what? Come on. Thank you. Anybody else have that? Like really weird where your Minecraft sounds just kind of cut out for no apparent reason? Like, and it's only Minecraft? It's super weird and super frustrating. Happens on your wireless headphone? Yeah, I'm not using wireless. And there's times where it's like it's gone for a while, and then like I'll alt tab out and like check other computer sounds and they all work, and then I'll come back to Minecraft and they're still out, and then just all like randomly they'll just come back. I don't know. It's weird. Probably AMD or skill issue. Well, I mean, if it was a skill issue, you would definitely have it. I feel like if it was a skill issue, you would be patient 0. Because we all know Hypno has issues with getting good. All right, sorry. Had to get a cough drop. It is all Hypno's fault. He hasn't realized it yet, which is concerning. So anyway, anyone that's familiar with season 3, this will be a season 3 redo of sorts. We have so many things now that we didn't have in season 3 that, and this is something like I've been planning to do for years. But you know, I'm so worried because I'm so fond of that base that I'm so worried to like screw it up. But I was like, it's, you know, like it's never going to happen if I don't just do it. And so I decided this is the season I would do it. And this was decided before season 10 was even talked about. So, and plus it's so very different from what literally everyone else does with a Guardian Monument. And sure, you could drain it, tear it down, and just farm Guardians, but like that's like so 2015. So. But, you know, like so when I first did it, we didn't have prismarine slabs and stairs and things like that. We didn't have concrete, right? Did we have no, we didn't have concrete. No, we didn't have concrete. There was no concrete. Right? Am I remembering that right? Or was it no? It's so long ago. When was season 3? That was what, 2014? 2014? Does that sound right? That sounds like a long time ago. That's a long time ago. But anyway, we didn't have a ton of the stuff we have now. And so I figured we might as well give it a shot. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is we don't do it better. But I feel like that's... And like I was saying on Twitter, that was at a time where I really felt like I had something to prove. And so I was so scared of like doing anything just kind of random, I guess, is the best way I could think to put it. Like I really wanted to kind of stick with the overall theme, I guess. And so I didn't really want to like get away from that because it was my first like full season of Hermitcraft, and I didn't want to like do anything to put people off, I guess. I don't know. Am I feeling better? I'm feeling better. Like I was saying at the beginning, I still got a cough. But today, I think it's starting to like clear up. Like I think the stuff like my chest congestion is starting to like break up. Because the coughs today are very different than what they've been. So. Vix, thank you very much for that Prime sub. I do appreciate that. I saw in chat you just figured out how to do it. I don't know why they hide it. It's so hidden now. I don't get it. G Dizzle, thank you very much for resubscribing. Jamie, thank you very much for resubscribing. And Stormageddon, you as well with the resubscribe. I appreciate that. Don't forget, there is a Jumbo XP plush currently on pre-order. It is super cute and it's big. Not too big. It's just right. You know? But are the coughs productive? They are, well, in that is like some stuff coming up or like... What are we doing today? Placing sand? See? Sand. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like today, like since I woke up, like things are actually like it feels like it's working things out. If you get what I'm saying. New monument base, indeed. I've had like for like the last 4 days or so, I've had like the slightest bit of congestion. Like it's like, why even be there if that's how like non-congested I'm gonna be? But it was like and stuff. So, you know, that's an issue. I also don't know how I'm gonna go about like filling in the rest of it. Because just so you know, from that flat spot to that flat spot, it's 128 blocks, and then the same that way. So it's quite a bit bigger than the last one. Like quite a bit. The last one, I think I went 10 blocks, maybe not even 10 from the edge of the monument out, and that's where the wall was. And so I didn't want to do that again because that was really, I felt confined. And so I kind of wanted to expand it out a bit this time. Well, that's rude. Sir. What happened? Big Mama with the 100 biddies. Thank you so very much for the... Bruh. Knock it off. Uh-huh. You see what happens? Scumbag. Okay. What would be the most effective to drain it? I think... I think doing a grid pattern of sand to where you end up with like 5x5 areas is probably going to be the best way to do it. And then you go into those 5x5 areas and sponge. Problem is, I have 30 sponges, which is not a lot. So, yeah. I remember the last time I did this, even with the much smaller area, it took for bloody ever. So, and at that time I wasn't really streaming, so it was all off camera time, just kind of chilling. Tango has sponges? Well, I know he's got the sponge. The sponge permit. But I didn't know if he had, like, is he selling them or is he just, like, hoarding them? Because he's supposed to be selling them. Sponge rental? I'd be down for that. I was literally just thinking about that because I looked up to see who had the sponge permit. Because that's not a permit I would ever want to have. That one I would immediately trade away or sell or give away or just like throw in the trash. But I was actually thinking about it. Yeah, if you do like a daily rental charge and then like charge a diamond block per sponge lost, you know? Rental fee is payable in sand? You're joking. That's a joke, right? Okay. See, the sound cut out again. I don't get it. It's so weird. What's up, Red Woman? How you doing? Sponge talk? Yeah, talking about why somebody ain't got no freaking sponges. Not joking about lava chests. You know, we're going to do that on the patron server one of these days. We're just going to add them and not tell anybody that they're there. And they're going to have like the best things in the game. Oh, Wait, is Ota here? Patron tools in lava chests. In the nether. And you can all, and you can all thank Fitz. And we're going to disable fire protection. Both in potion and in enchant. All because of Fitz. What can I say except you're welcome? I haven't seen that movie in a bit. I might be down to watch Moana again. That was a good movie. So if you're a patron currently or looking to become a patron to play on the servers and stuff, and then one season patron tools, which if you're not familiar, patron tools are insane tools. Pick, shovel, or is it a shovel? Yeah, there's usually a shovel. Pick, shovel, and axe, I think. It's got like efficiency 10, and it's unbreakable, and yeah, good stuff. And then you wonder why it's going to be such a pain in the butt to get. It's because Fitz. Just keep that in mind. Hello, Pritz. You have a 2-year-old and know every word to every song from Encanto and Frozen. I've never seen Encanto. Fortune 9? Is it Fortune 9? Well, you generally have to pick between a Silk Touch and a Fortune. You can only have one. Because, they're already overpowered. But they're usually like late game kind of things we do. I'll be honest, watching TikTok made me never want to see Encanto. Ever. TikTok ruins everything. I don't know. We've got some pretty tasty recipes and stuff off TikTok. So, like my TikTok feed it's all full. Unless there's something like trending that everybody like Encanto when that was a big thing. And then like that Beyonce cowboy song thing, whatever that was, like that was freaking everywhere. Got so sick of hearing it. But my feed is generally full of like food. Surprisingly, I know. And animals. Food and not to get, well, I guess they do kind of go together in a little way, depending on what the food is. But that's about it. Yeah. We have a squid escape. And whoever said you're going to need a ton of sand, yes. Yes, I am. It's so big. Like I laid out the circle and then showed it to Ferks and I was just like, ugh, what did I get myself into? But mostly dogs. Like it's mostly dogs. And gorillas for some reason. Like that one gorilla that kept stealing, quote unquote, stealing his son from mom and then like running away playfully. Cutest thing ever. Your TikTok is books. Oh, Reddit story. Oh my god. Those are the most recycled things ever. And it's always like Minecraft parkour with some Reddit story. And then the Minecraft parkour is just like recycled parkour. So it's like they do a parkour, then they just put like 200 Reddit stories in front of it. And it's like, come on, that's so lazy. Full of pandas being stupid. Oh, I've seen those. I've seen a bunch of those. I get, like I said, I get mostly dogs. And then I think second after dogs is probably otters. Funny enough. But I mean, come on. They're otters. They're stupid cute. So. Don't forget Subway Surfer. Is that the one where it's like the coins and the things and the whatnot? With the jumping off trains and all that BS? That's the one, yeah. Okay. Utterly adorable. I see what you did there, and I approve. And the occasional sugar glider. Don't get much of those. Oh, and jumping spiders. Jumping spiders. Yeah, that's another one that I get quite often. The cute, cute little jumping spiders. You wish you can own an otter where you live? That would be cool, but I feel like there's certain animals that just shouldn't be a pet. As cute as they are, and as much as I would love having one, I feel like there's just certain animals that shouldn't be a pet. Like if it's a rescue, maybe. But just as a pet, like it's bred and raised as a pet, I don't know. Do I collect the old VHS tapes or no? No. We don't even have like a DVD slash... Well, no, I guess we do. I guess we do. Never mind. Yeah, we do. I keep forgetting about that Xbox that's in its original packaging in the basement. Never been used. Never been opened. Because PC Master Race? You've always wanted to have a fox? Those are super cool too. Like we've thought about, given a little bit of thought like to what we would want as our next pet. Like we're not at all in the like the right, like it's not going to happen anytime soon. But we're definitely looking for something small. Something that like we could maybe just, like if we did decide to go somewhere, we could just take it on the plane with us, or you know what I mean? Something small, or that, you know, we could just put in a cage or something and take to somebody and let them keep an eye on it. So I think I'm kind of thinking we're gonna get away from dogs and things of that nature for now, at least. Now Ferks has already said no birds. No birds. Ferks has like she's got like a beef with birds. It's kind of funny. birds outside just chirping. And she's like, what are you so happy about? It's great. Because like, and it's so it's not all the, but it's like, you know, she's been sick for the last couple of weeks. She'd just be sitting there, just feeling like absolute dog doo doo. And there's just birds outside chirping and having a grand old time. And she's like, "Why are you so happy?" That's great. You know what I've realized is there's no permit for opening a shop that purchases various things. I wonder if that would be a good business. You know? Azuma raiding with a party of 870. Hello, Shishwammy Band of Void. How you doing? How is this? Uh-oh. What does that have to... Does that have died so many times today? Hello, everybody. Beta, thank you very much for resubscribing for 32. Oh, a whole half stack of months. It says, don't forget to get your new plushie. He wants to be with all your other plushies. He does. The plushie's awesome. It's freaking awesome. Thank you. Fizz, thank you very much for the 41-month reset. And Winnie T. Ford, thank you very much for this 61-month reset. Very nice. Thank y'all. Scar has the sand permit. Okay. Oh, somebody was asking. Oh, okay. I read that without seeing it was a reply, and I was like, all right. I don't know. See, now that's something I would do. I wouldn't farm sand to go buy stuff with sand, but I would buy sand to go buy stuff with sand. That's something I would do. Nick Leslie, thank you very much for resubscribing. I do appreciate that. If you're wondering about the plushie, there's a... There you go. There's a link. It is the Jumbo XB plushie. It's roughly, I would say it's like twice the size, maybe even a little more than twice the size of the regular plushie. So, for not twice the price, which is nice. It's not like, I don't think it's too expensive. I mean, right now, I feel like pretty much everything is too expensive. But... And obviously, you know, if it for some reason doesn't reach the goal, I'm not going to be like mad about it. I'll be sad about it just because like I want people to have my stuff. But and sorry. I was when I first started doing the plushies with the very first plush, what I tried to do was, well, I asked him, I was like, can I forego my commission, like my cut, and just lower the price that much? I've tried to do that with pretty much everything that I sell, or, you know, like all my merch or whatever. But nobody ever wants to do it. I don't understand. Like, why not just lower the price and then just not give me a cut? Like, what's the problem? Sorry about that. I had to cough again. So I've said before, but like my dream with all of this, I just want to be like going through Walmart or something, or just driving down the street someday, or wherever, like walking through an airport or whatever, and just see like the random XB shirt or something. Like that would be like the coolest thing ever, you know? Like that would be amazing. I would be very happy about that. So even with a cut, I have no real incentive to really push anything. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll notice the only time I mention my merch is if it's on sale. If there's a sale, I'll mention it. If not, I don't. So it's just how I am. I don't push merch. Like I I know of a channel, I'm not gonna say which one, but like every other word is about blinkblinkstore.com. Like every other, and it's a bit much. But I never want to be that up your with merch. You know what I mean? Like that's it will forever be Twitter. I am not no, not doing it. Not gonna happen. It's Twitter. I don't care if Muskrat Boy took it over and decided to try. He's been trying to call things X for so long. How sad is it that he paid $44 billion for something just to call it X? He's wanted to call something X for so long. His truck eats fingers. His truck is... That thing isn't... if it were me, right? And that Tesla truck was mine, I would put out a public apology. I would issue refunds, and I would stop selling it. Period. It's the most atrocious looking vehicle that has ever vehicled. Ever. And it's trash. It's absolute trash. Like, you hear stories, oh, Tesla, blah, blah, blah. But no, it's like they were like, what's wrong with every other Tesla on the market? Let's take all of those things and just combine them into one ultimate trash car. Such a just garbage. What do I drive? I drive a Mazda 3. I have no desire to get a Tesla. None. Any Tesla. Period. I'm not against electric vehicles at all. I would love to have an electric car. But I'm waiting for like one that's like actually affordable. Because I am affordable. It needs to be affordable. And B, looks good. I don't like the look of Teslas. I don't think a car, just because it's quote unquote futuristic and electric, needs to look like it's quote unquote futuristic and electric. I love the look of the Mazda 3. Love the look. So if Mazda ever came out with like an, I think they're working on one. I don't think it's going to be a Mazda 3. I think they're doing an all electric SUV thing. But like if it, if they came out with like an all electric Mazda 3 that was affordable, I would definitely consider it. But I don't. I think Teslas. I think they're ugly. So I would drive a 63 split window if it was affordable. Abso-freaking-lutely. Without even a second thought. Disco Quill, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. I appreciate that. Knitink, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate your face. Bought a Tesla logo and stuck it on your mobility scooter? Oh, that's fantastic. I approve. You just bought a BYD. Isn't that like a... That's not something sold here in the States, right? What am I working on? Placing sand. Just kind of hanging out, placing sand. Yep, that's about it. 63 split window, coolest vet ever. IMO. That's my dream car, is the 63 split window. Like there's people that are like, oh, I want a McLaren. Oh, I want a Lamborghini. Oh, I want... Wait, did I? I did. Me? 63 split window. Don't get me wrong. I would love to get like a McLaren or like, something like that so that I could sell it and get something I actually want. Like if I won a Lamborghini, I would sell it instantly. I might drive it once, but then I'd sell it. Sold. Blue Moon, thank you very much for... How much was that? 420. Nice. Thank you very much for the 420 bits. Appreciate that. Miruski. Thank you very much for the 78-month resub. And Red Woman, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. I appreciate your faces. You enjoy older cars? So do I. But don't get me wrong, I love the look of our Mazda. I think it's a very... It's very classy looking, I guess, but still kind of sporty-ish, which I really like. So, yeah, I love our Mazda. No, I will never share pictures of it. So. Thankfully, though, here in Wisconsin, for some reason, like Mazda's like the #1 car on the road. And the sound went away. And it's back. Okay. I'm gonna need more shulkers. So many more shulkers. I'm just gonna go steal some from Hypno. He left, didn't he? It's okay. Oh, we got a hype train. I mean, we got what, like a level 5 hype train earlier? Like, there's no way we would ever beat that. So, you know, it's all good. Hello, Yoshiro. How you doing? A red stick shift Jeep? McChivas? Mischievous. What the just happened? Thank you very much for the 100 bits. I do appreciate that. Colleen, thank you very much for the 4-month resub. I appreciate that. Beta. What are you doing, Beta? What are you doing, Beta? 20 gifted. Holy crap. Thank you. Seriously. Thank you. Oh, snap. I feel like I'm starting to get that that movie trailer voice again. A little bit. Little bit. Nah, it's not anywhere near where it was. That's fine. What are we doing for lunch, babe? XB said we weren't going to hit level 5. Yeah, but I mean... Oh, wait, what? What the crap? Hummingbird. The 20 gifted. What the crap? Thank you very, very, very much. And Fitz, thank you very much for the $25 tip. I do appreciate that as well. Wait, did you wait? Wait, did I? Why? Hummingbird, did you get 40? No, because it's coming through twice. Why did it come through twice? Did you put it through twice? Wait, so wait, you did wait. Oh, you wait, what? Oh, right, okay. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. I want to make sure that people aren't getting charged or anything like that for things they didn't mean to do. So, but I really do appreciate it. I really, really do. Just wanted to make sure that it was a real thing and that you didn't do it on accident. Just don't want anybody getting, you know. Only 18 more subs to get to 100? Yeah, it'll happen eventually. It's all good. The sound went away. So weird. On your phone, so you missed and text to speech? It might still do it. You just have to wait for all the dings. There's a bunch of dings that I gotta go through before the text to speech goes through. Blue Moon, thank you very much for the 100 bits. And hit nudes. Thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Wait, what? Korean not banned anymore? What? Has anyone seen these UFO burgers? What? Oh, X kicked him as... Oh. Also, don't forget there is, for anybody that didn't know, there is a Jumbo XB plush up for pre-order. It's pretty dang cute. I gotta tell you. Oh, you know what I just thought about? If you have a Corrales plush, right? And then you get the Jumbo XB plush, but you didn't get the Carilson and XB plush, you could do the Carilson plus XB plush with just the little dinky Corrales plush that you have, and then like the big ginormous XB plush. And then boom, you got the Carilson. Mm-hmm. It works. It's totally legit. I'm sure Corrales will do another plush at some point. So the release of the Jumbo plush was actually like a month later than I wanted it to happen. I wanted it at the beginning of April, not the beginning of May, which is kind of suck, but yeah, it is what it is. Sadly, the currency conversion to Australian was like I needed to sell a kidney. Yeah. Aussie monies are not great. Do they accept like USD over there? Probably not, huh? You'd have to. I mean, probably have to get an exchange and then use Australian money. But hey, at least you live in Australia, right? I mean, there's something to that. You live in like the #1 place I want to visit. It's Australia. Number one place I want to go before I leave this mortal world. And then number 2 is Ireland. And that's it. Australia and then Ireland. Boom, done.
F1 recrack,
there it
F1
is.
recrack, F1
you,
recrack, F1 recrack. Folks made me sick and now she denies it and just laughs at my pain. F1 recrack,
It's
F1
true.
recrack, F1 recrack, F1 recrack.
It's so true. Come on, Sam. Or wait, is it coming through? Wait, hold on. Oh, now it's back. Because I was looking at the stream and it looked like it was coming through in the stream, but not in my. It might be my headphones. I wonder. I just love the Aussie girl accent. We've talked about this. It has to be a specific. It's not just the accent. There was like a specific voice type. Not like somebody in posh British accents. I'm not going to name any freaking names, but... no clue what I'm talking. Right. Ah. What's the best time? So, like, would going to Australia, like, during y'all's winter be the best time to go? Or, like, spring? Like, do you have a spring? Because, like, so the reason I would want to go is because I would want to see the animals. I don't care about, like, Australian cities or architecture or any of that, just to be perfectly honest. I just want to see the animals. That's all I want to do. I want to go on, like, the trucks and stuff out in the outback and, like, look at animals and things. And yeah, that's it. That's all I want to do. And maybe meet Scotty Cam. I don't know why. Love Scotty Cam. Scotty Cam's awesome. You'd say go in spring? So spring for you is like what, fall for us? I think. You want to meet Daniel? 4-boy Daniel. Don't go at summer, it's way too hot. I mean, is it? I'm in Arizona. I was born in Arizona, lived in Arizona. Is it too hot? No, the heat kills me. It kills me. It's horrendous. Taronga Zoo. Scotty's a mate of yours? Nice. Tell him I said hi. Love Scotty. Speaking of, we gotta watch The Block again, babe. But Scotty doesn't know? Wait, what? Where is Taronga Zoo? Sydney? Okay. Has anyone ever seen Euro Trip? Yes. Once. Pancakes and eggs? Sure. As long as it's not like any kind of fancy eggs, because I don't know that either one of us feel up to doing fancy eggs. Just scrambled. It's fine. Oh, you can put some ketchup on it, babe. There you go. See? When you can hear the sound of disgust from the other room. Try one of Reynolds' desserts. A guy from MasterChef Australia. I've never seen MasterChef Australia. We watched the US MasterChef. How do you know it's gross? Didn't you say you've never tried it? So what are you ewing about? How do you know it's gross if you've never tried it? Ketchup is gross? Ketchup is awesome. It's not as good as A1, but it's pretty good. It's got its uses. I am Lil Groot. Thank you very much for the 12-month resub. Says good day, XB fam. Well, good day to you too. Shannon, thank you very much for the 17-month resub. Says, hey chat, hey XB, I was going to watch, but my Wi-Fi is lagging. Hope you have a good stream. Well, that means you're probably not going to hear this, but hopefully your Wi-Fi gets better, and hopefully you have a great day. Content. Well, of course salsa on, of course, but that's like a given. It's like saying I would like cheese on my cheeseburger, please. Well, of course. Am I going to do a grid? Probably. This is almost overwhelming. Any part of Australia I want to visit in particular? The part that is like, so you know, like where there's water, right? Around. You know the part that's like in the middle of that, like all that water? Probably like that part. You know what I mean? Australia is an island. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. The part in between the water. Yeah. Oh, we watched Alone Australia, and they were on Tasmania, and that place looked kind of cool, but man, that place looks rough. You love it when people don't get my humor? Cheese on a cheeseburger? Freaking gross. So, Hypno, since you are still here, did you hear my comment about stealing shulkers from you? Because it's going to happen. Just letting you know now, okay? It'll be a trade, and then, you know, when I get my Guardian farm done, you can come steal all the Guardian stuff that you little heart desires. Oh, that probably sucks for the motion sick people, huh? Sorry. You're harder, jerk. I had to turn the volume up. I'm gonna steal shulker shells, guy. What? Well, so okay, I'm not. I'm not doing the farm just like to have prismarine. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna need it and a lot of it because, yeah. But I'm not just making a farm. It's gonna be a base that just happens to have a farm in it, but the farm won't be like the main thing. XP is the guardian guy. Learn your lore, right? I swear, I haven't done anything with a guardian monument since season 3, and that's still what I'm known for. I'm only doing one at a time on here because I'm worried about the people that have like motion sickness. And so I feel like them just, placing it like this is better for them. It's a little slower, but that's okay. Need to bring the octopus from season 9. Do I have a design we can talk about? As far as I've got is what you see. This is literally the design I have for right now. So, yep. It was an epic base. I love that base. That is my favorite base of mine ever. Ever. So 2/3 of the way there, just outlining it. Yeah. Just in case you just got here from that flat. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, so from that flat spot to that flat, it's 128 blocks. Oops. So it's a decent size, I feel like. They're just looking at my butt. I don't mind the phantoms. It's fine. I don't know why people hate them so much. I don't get it. Like, they're not the most ideal thing, but it could be worse. Like, imagine flying guardians. That would suck. Or baby zombies riding baby spiders. You see what I'm saying? They could always be worse. I didn't vote for the Phantoms. I don't remember what I voted for because I don't remember what else was in that vote. But I also didn't vote for the freaking armadillos either. So, yeah, there's that. Because who cares? SD, thank you very much for resubscribing. Says, darn, couldn't find the unsubscribe button. Well, hello then. Hello. How you doing, SD? How's you and the Lady Rain doing? All good? Oh, baby creepers. That would be interesting. Why not sand dupe? Because I don't want to. I don't dupe anything. Would baby creepers be faster or explode faster? I feel like they would just be faster, but they would also explode less. Unless, now, okay, there could be two different schools of thought on this. So snakes. Snakes are bad, especially venomous snakes. But the worst venomous snake to come across is a baby. Right? Because they just unload everything. Whereas like an adult venomous snake, you know, they won't release everything they have. But a baby, they just go all out. They're like, yeah, everything I got is going in you. It sucks to be you. So would that be the train of thought for baby creepers? Maybe like adult creepers are holding back, and so baby creepers would just be like twice as bad? Danger noodles? Nope ropes? That was so shared a picture. Did we put that on? I don't think we put it on Twitter. We came across while we were in Arizona. We went out to visit family, and we were going through the desert walking, and we came across a baby rattlesnake. He was so cute, but yeah, they're not something you want to mess with. Which I say that, but I spent quite a bit of my childhood messing with rattlesnakes. So. Am I okay? Wait, what? What do you mean? Snakes are really kind of dumb. Depends on the snake. Some snakes are dumber than others, I will admit. You heard a rattlesnake? That's the worst kind, is when you can hear it but you don't know where it is. Thankfully, this one he had a really loud rattle, and so we heard it, and then it was just a matter of finding it, like seeing where it was. Thankfully, I saw it, I was the first one to see it. I was like, it's right there. And everybody else is like, where? It's right there. But I feel like living in a place like Arizona, your eyes kind of attuned to looking for that sort of thing, especially when you hear the rattle. Like your eyes kind of just focus in a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy, but that sounds like a thing that could happen. You heard the rattle, ran back to the car? Yeah, we didn't. We heard it, spotted it, engaged it. It went away, and then we continued on our way. Have I ever been bit by a snake? Just by a boa. Because I used to have a boa. So I got bit by a boa. And it didn't like try to coil or anything. It just bit and then let go. And then that was it. That was like the only time it ever bit me. Just getting bit by a boa. They didn't specify the type of snake. Did they? They didn't say, have you ever been bit by a dangerous snake? It was just, have you ever been bit by a snake? Which, yes, I have. Did it hurt? I mean, a little bit, I guess. It's kind of like just a bunch of little needles, basically. Yeah. What did I do to make it angry? I didn't do anything. Like, he was just chilling, and I was holding him, and it was probably for like 20 minutes I was holding him, and then he just and bit. And like I said, he bit and then just immediately released. Like, it wasn't even I don't know what it was, but he constantly bit my mom's husband at the time. Like, anytime he got a chance, he would bite him. So I don't have a tattoo, so but I would imagine tattoo's worse than getting bit by a boa. You see snakes way too often. And well, and that's the fun, the interesting thing is Arizona has a lot of similarities to a lot of things in common, I guess, with Australia. But you really don't see snakes that often. Unless you're out looking for them. But like, I feel like even then, like, because I would go out looking for snakes and scorpions and centipedes and whatever. Like, I was young, I was stupid, and I would go out looking for them, and I would say 90% of the time, like I would see, like, I would find a scorpion 100% of the time, and I would find a centipede probably 99% of the time, but a rattlesnake, I would see, or I would find like 20% of the time. And that was like, I was out looking for him. So tats don't really hurt at all. Yeah, like I said, I have nothing. I don't have a tattoo. So I've thought about it, but the thought passed. I could never really find anything that I wanted on my body, quote unquote, permanently. You know? Emus like to peck people on the top of the head. And if you're like working on a car, they have to know, like they have to peck everything. Like everything. They're pretty funny. A family member had an emu for a while. For God, like 15 years or something? 15, 20 years? I think he had it. They just found it one day, chilling. And then, yeah. Luckily, you live in Wales, no scorpions aren't... Oh, so scorpions aren't a thing there. I could send you one. Your ranch that was a daily snake sighting in the summer? I believe it. No. Ah! So much. So much done. So much left to do. Get him one of the scorpion lollipops? Those are good. Tried to get Ferks to get one of those, the scorpions that are like in glass, but she wasn't interested. Keep our scorpions. Scorpions are cool. Which, that's something that kind of confused me about Toy Story, is that whole there's a snake in my boots. Why a snake? Like, isn't it more feasible that there would be like a scorpion in your boots? Because finding a scorpion in your boots, that's like whatever, right? Like that's a normal thing, I guess. If you leave them outside, scorpion gonna be in them. But a snake? That's far less likely. Just meant to be funny, probably. Look, don't judge me for overthinking things, okay? Jeez. I blame Ferks. So yeah, this is all ice. There you go. All my ice. This thing was covered in ice. All right, we need more sand. We're gonna need so much more sand. Can I sell it in my... Wait, sell what? What? We discovered that arachnophobes really don't like scorpion in a glass as a gift. Thanks, I'll have to keep that in mind. Flying machine to remove water? Maybe. Wait, why did I... Where's my... Oh, that's back. Okay. ice. Oh, no. But the honey situation, which isn't a situation because it is absolutely food. I don't care what anybody says, because let me ask you one thing, right? What is the whole point of food in Minecraft? It's to fill your hunger, give you saturation, and things of that nature, right? What does honey do? Fills your hunger, gives you saturation. Because there were people that are like, well, if you're going to sell honey, you might as well sell potions. It's like, no, because that's too different. Potions don't give you hunger. Like, they don't fill your hunger. They don't give you saturation. Honey does. Plus the achievement to eat everything. Yes. So, I don't know what the Popo were thinking. Or maybe that's the problem. Will I sell the mushroom stews? I do have mushrooms. I think I have. No, I have suspicious stew. Which one do I have? I have one of them. I think suspicious. Which I don't know which one it is. I bought it from villagers. So I don't know which suspicious stew it is. I was thinking about selling as like a surprise. Is milk food? No. Milk doesn't add to your hunger or, or your saturation. All it does is clear status effects, whether it be good or bad. Honey cures poison and gives, fills your hunger and gives you saturation. And like I've said before, I've never said like, oh, drink honey. It's like eat honey. I've always said eat honey. Like if you get those little honey sticks, the little plastic things filled with honey, you eat that. You don't drink it. So. But then there were other people, but if you add it to tea, right, but then it's tea. It's not just honey. Then obviously you're drinking because it's tea. Not, like, I don't know. Milk stops effects? Yes, it removes all status effects, whether it be good or bad. So if you have a strength potion on you, you drink milk, it'll get rid of it. But on the same note, if you have bad omen and you drink milk, it'll get rid of it. So it's very indiscriminate of what status effects it removes. Did Doc get a violation selling shulkers? Is Doc selling shulkers? Is he partnered with Beef? I feel like Big Salmon or whatever. I feel like they're all. Well, actually, Doc's not part of Big Salmon, is he? Yeah, he may be partnered with Beef. Honey removes poison. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, honey cures poison. That's the only thing it'll remove. It's poison. Which makes sense. Because honey's antibiotic? Yeah. Antibiotic properties, I guess. Once you get past the, botulism. Doc is selling wood 1 stack per shulker. Wait, so he's selling wood for shulkers. So then he's not selling shulkers. What? Wood in shulker. Oh, yeah, that doesn't count. Like, I can sell bulk food in shulkers and be fine. Because, yeah, you're not technically buying the shulker, you're buying the things inside of the shulker. The shulker is just, it's like, you know, reusable plastic packaging from a store or whatever is the idea. It's a shopping bag, essentially, yeah. Reusable shopping bag. But he was doing one log in each shulker. Well, still selling wood. I mean, if you can find a way around it, then. But Doc's also very much about, like, working the system, like, gaming the system. So. All right, Lightning, have a good one. Is potion food? No, potion's not food. Potion, what I personally classify as food, is something that adds to your hunger, gives you food, and gives you saturation, which honey does. Potions don't. So pecan? What? Rotten flesh is a food, yeah. Spider eyes? Food. It poisons you, but it gives you food and saturation. Bacon. Yes, yeah. Yeah. I mean, if bacon existed in Minecraft, it would be a food, yeah. How is this concept hard for people to understand? I think the part of the problem is it being called into question that honey was food, because I was, you know, they told me I didn't have the rights to sell honey because it's not food, but it ever so clearly is. And so it started a debate, like, what is food? So, yeah, I'm not selling honey blocks. If I was selling honey blocks, then yeah, get me. I'm not, you know, I don't have the permit for that. But, and it's not even me selling it. It's Corrales. Wait, what just happened? 50, holy crap, Groot. Groot, what are you doing? Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, geez, hold up. Okay, I'm back. Ooh. Sorry about that. Sorry. Yep, sorry. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. Get some water. It's not like a dry throat issue. It's just getting over being sick issue. I always, no matter what, end up with like a lingering cough. So it's all good. It'll pass. Okay. Ah, got a cough drop. Hopefully that'll take care of it. Oh boy. Whew. Okay. Ooh, uh-oh. Is coarse fruit food? I would say no, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't give you hunger or saturation. You can eat it. But like I said, just for me, my personal classification would be food and saturation. So if it doesn't do those, then I personally would not classify it as food. Rotten flesh is diet food. That's fantastic. Oh, man. Oh, marketing. Oh, marketing. Diet. Oh, that's fantastic. That's phenomenal. I love that. Diet food. I thought about calling it a salad or Chinese food. Rotten flesh. Because after you eat either one of those things, you're hungry like 5 minutes later. Right? So that was kind of my thought on that. But should make a cake dispenser that just takes money and does not return cake, because cake is a lie. That's interesting. Cake is a lie. Are fermented spider eyes like normal? No, you can't eat fermented spider eyes. Wait, coarse fruit does give hunger and saturation? Wait, does it? Well, all right then. Food. I will have to add it to the store. As long as I'm not selling coarse blocks, right? Or purper, I guess. Purper. So that, done. It gives hiccups though. So like we destroyed that goal, didn't we? Wait, hold on. Where is it? Manage goals. Nice. Freaking nice. That's awesome. Y'all are awesome. I don't know if y'all know this. I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure y'all are fully aware that you're freaking awesome. You know? Hey guys, welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 10. The end. Oh yeah. No, you are? Nuh-uh. I know you are, but what am I? I'm rubber, you're glue. You're not awesome? Your eldest reminds you of that constantly? Yeah, but... So I am the youngest. Okay? And the eldest of us... Hmm. He's good people, but he's a bit of a goof. So I don't know that I really put a whole lot of stock in what the eldest would say. Kids rarely think any adult is cool. I think I've known many a kid that has thought I was pretty cool. As an eldest sounds like what your youngest would say about you too. You're the eldest and no one listens to you. Speaking as a youngest, like, we gotta learn things on our own. You know, if you say, hey, don't do that, you're gonna get hurt. Like, it's just gonna make us do it. And then we gotta test the limits. Like, obviously, by the time the youngest is born, the parents have wised up to the shenaniganry, right? But we still gotta test it. Like, how much did they catch on? You know what I mean? So... I'm the youngest of 3. Holy freaking youngest of 8. Somebody getting busy, you know what I'm saying? It was the 60s. It's the 60s. All right. Okay. They really took the whole make love not war to heart, huh? Someone said make love not war, and they were like, say less. Oh, it's funny. I crack me up sometimes. So we got 2 more. Wow. I was thinking we only had one more left to fill. Wait, cake is drank. What? XB is the funniest person he knows? I mean... I know a lot of people, so... Like, how is cake a drink? Like, what? XB is very funny, but looks aren't everything. And that, you know, it's true. It's true. And I think that every time I hang out with you. I'm like, looks aren't everything. He's still a good guy. Can you eat glowberry? Yeah. I should probably get the other berries too. Whatever they're called. Sweet berry. Yeah. Sweet berry. Can you glow, eat berry? Sure. You can do anything your pretty little mind wants to do. If we glowed by eating glowberry, that would be awesome. Like a what's it called? Dynamic lighting by eating glowberries? That would be like, why isn't that a thing? Come on, Mojang, fix your game. Oh, sorry. Come on, Microsoft, fix your game. Yeah, see, it was still coming through on the stream, but I couldn't hear that. Were you guys? Something very strange is happening. I wonder if my headphones are dying. I have another pair. Ones that I've never used before. They're like the same brand. They're just a different kind or different series, I guess. So I'm kind of worried about trying them, but... Probably have to I'll just have to try swapping out my headset and seeing if that fixes it. And if not, maybe I'll have to switch to like a USB headset or something, see if that fixes it. Do I want to try? No, like I said, I have some sitting behind me. They're brand new. Like I just took them out of the box like a week ago. I mean, they just arrived in the mail like a week ago, so. But, so me and Ferks both use the SteelSeries Arctis 3 headset. We don't use the mic from it. It's like, it's super comfortable. And I love how it sounds. And they're old. So, SteelSeries doesn't really make them anymore. And so they're getting more and more expensive to try and get. So hopefully find something else that's a decent replacement. That one. So not a box. No. I'm just going to try and find new ones. Is the headphone cord replaceable? Maybe. But they're old. I've had them for long enough, I think. Plus, if something ever does happen to the headset to where it's just like completely gone, I would like to have some kind of like backup option. Like I've been trying to find like earbuds that work for me, but either they sound like crap or they sound like crap. So it's like one of the, one or the other. So. Maybe it's a loose wire. I did try checking them. I mean, and maybe it's like a wire in like inside the the actual sheathing that's loose, but I've checked all the connections and all of that stuff, and all of that seems secure. But I don't know, we'll try the new headset and see what that does. If it sounds okay, then probably just switch to those and see if that alleviates the issue. The issue. Musicians in-ear monitors. I got some in-ear monitors that supposedly sounded really good, and I hated them. Hated them. So, I don't know. And then I ordered some JBL earbuds that arrived dead. So that was awesome. Obviously I returned them, but there was some earbuds on that I kept seeing on TikTok for the longest time that I thought looked really cool. But the only place they were available was the TikTok shop, which is, obviously not at all sketchy. So, yeah, I didn't get those. Thought about it, I was like, yeah, maybe those are decent. Like they were over the earbuds. But yeah, being only available in the TikTok shop, nuh-uh, not doing it. Like when the supposed manufacturer just has nothing on any of their sites about that product. I mean, maybe just me, but that's a bit of a red flag. And like, cause I went to look, it was like, oh, and then I went to look them up to get more information about them. And I'm like, okay, why can't I find anything about this information from the supposed manufacturer? Like nothing. They mention it nowhere, ever. And then I saw some people like, oh, it's the UK site only. So I went to the UK site. Nothing. No. You heard great things about Wish. Like about how people wish they never spent money on Wish. And then apparently Temu is like stealing people's card information and stuff, and like, yeah. Super sketch. Super sketch. Okay. I bought something from AliExpress once, but when I did it, I used like I used a credit card, but I used the protect your credit card online credit card thing from a bank, to where it's like a one-time use kind of credit card number. So I wouldn't use Temu, or I am so just like paranoid about that stuff. I had somebody get a hold of one of my credit cards once, and they were trying to be sneaky about it. They would only do like, God, what was it? What was it? It was like $1.99 purchases or something, or like $1.99 charges constantly, but it was a ton of them. So they thought they were being smart. But I have it set up to where that's, yeah, no, that's not a thing. So I understand how Temu and AliExpress and all that, because it's like direct from China kind of, you know, like manufacturer thing. It's just mass produced e-waste essentially. So I get how they could have things for that price. Doesn't mean I trust it at all. I won't even like I won't even buy things, you know, like Walmart has a marketplace. I won't buy anything like if I see that it's from a marketplace partner, I won't buy it. And I try to avoid anything that's not shipped / sold by Amazon, because at least one of those, then they'll fully back it up. Usually they don't, you know, even if it's not sold or shipped by them, they'll back it up, but like I've never had an issue with returns on Amazon. Half the time they don't even want the thing back. They're just like, here's your money, leave us alone, buy other stuff. So yeah, Montrose, that's kind of my, and that's how I feel about like the TikTok shop. So anyway, back to that conversation. kind of went off kilter there for a little bit, but you know, it's all the same. Anyway, yeah, but just being only available on TikTok shop, it was just not something I was willing to risk. Pearl got dinged by an Amazon partner. What do you mean? Like they ripped her off or what? All right, Big Mama. Have a good one. Go hug a kangaroo for me. a wombat. Either one. Wombats are cute. Bought a GPU that wasn't what it was supposed to be. Ah, right. Does the stuffy count? But what about a wombat? Surely you could hug a wombat. Just wait for a koala to drop on your head, and then hug that. Brutal creatures. How about hugging a drop bear? That's what I was saying. Yeah, koala. Haven't used privacy. So glad I met someone who's used it. Are you talking about the privacy.com or whatever? I've never heard of it. But like I said, my bank, that's actually like all my credit cards have an option to have like a an online credit card that you can use for like online purchases. So that way it doesn't get used for other things, essentially. Half asleep, your partner suggests a spider as the safest thing in Australia to hug. Nice. How is the whole chat missing what? Quokka? What the crap is that? The most amazing Aussie. Hold on. Hold on. Frickin' hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh, what the crap? Oh, that's so cute. I want one. Look at that smile. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, go hug one of those. The smile. Oh, you got such a cute smile. No, find and hug one of them? Okay. Turns out they have one in the next room. Y'all are loud. You know that? Hmm? Who make it a noise? Okay, that didn't help. And just remember, smiles are a sign of aggression. Is that why Ferk smiles at me so much? Hi, Gramps. Thank you very much for the 32-month resub. Says, time flies when you're having fun. Indeed. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. How? How is that a thing right now? God, this took forever. Oh, my goodness. And that's only the outline. Yeah. Yup. Yup. That's a big hole. Crap. Why so large? Because it's not a guardian farm. There will be a guardian farm in it, but it's not just a guardian. This is gonna be my base. And I'm not tearing out the monument. So I'm gutting it and then like digging and doing stuff, I think, but the outside will remain mostly the same. Obviously there will be adjustments, but thought I had a base. I have a starter house. But all of this will be drained. Everything inside here at some point. Maybe by season 12, everything will be drained. Starter house still not finished. Right. I mean, it's Minecraft. Is anything ever actually finished? Y'all are so loud. Oh, were you thinking I was beef? I get that a lot for some reason. Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully talk to Tango and see what we can work out. I want to get I want to get the grid in first before I even think about sponge, but because I have 30 sponges from this, but that's not going to be anywhere near enough. I mean, obviously I could do it with 30 sponges. It would just take so freaking long. Oh, yay! We did it. So good at this game. I mean, once you're in here, it's really not that big. You know? But so like I was saying, the season 3 base, I think we had 8 or 10 blocks. of space. So it would be, you know, like, I think it was like here, like ish, in between the monument and the wall. And I wanted to give myself extra room to really kind of make it better. And then I think this all will be dug out. Like all of this will be dug out. And then I think we're going to go down because this floor here, this one, I think I want that floor to come down to like here somewhere. So get some extra height on that floor. But then, just like the season 3 one, I want to put the storage underneath. And so if this floor is coming down to here, or, you know, we'll figure it out when the time comes, then we need to dig down, like down there. And if I'm going to dig out down to there, I'm going to dig out all of it down to there. So yeah. Is this new home or farm? Both. If you're at all interested, in season 3, I did this exact thing. Well, kinda exact thing. I'm just kicking it up a notch this time. Doing it a bit bigger. I'm going bigger. And hopefully better, because we have technology now that we didn't have back then that I think will make a lot of this stuff better and easier. Plus we have prismarine slabs and stairs now, which we didn't have then. But yeah, and I'm not that far. Like every season I get a comment talking about how far I am from everybody else. But we're really not that far. Like it's just right over there. I think it's like 500 blocks, maybe. Just right over that way. So we're not far at all. So nobody can be like, oh my God, you're always so far away. You know? Yeah. But in season 3, I think I was 5,000 blocks away. In season 7? Now season 5 I was 15,000 blocks away. Season 7, I think it was. I wasn't actually, well, season 7. Yeah, I think I was like 8,000 blocks away. And then season 8, I was pretty dang close. Like I was right next to Hypno. So I wasn't far at all. Season 9, I wasn't far at all. A couple hundred blocks, and that was about it. So is this going to be a big base or just, no, this is, I'm going to live here. All of this will be cleared out. The monument will stay. I'm not flattening, like I'm not tearing out the monument and then just building a farm. There will be a farm. It's just a matter of figuring out where and how I want to do it this time. So the way I did it last time is these two portions here, where all of this is, all of this was the farm. So this area here. And then the same for the other side, this area here, this is where all the guardians spawned, and then they would drop down, they would come to the middle, and then they would drop down. And so that's how I did it last time, but I think this time I may want to revisit and see if I can't do something else other than just putting it. But that's part of why I want to drop this floor. Because doing this again, like, you know, having done it before, I know like the struggles and things that I had at that time. and that I would not like to struggle with again, which I guess is a good thing. So, like, trying to pack things into a tiny area it gets a bit much. But also, you know, on the other hand, having too much room can be a bit of a thing too. But then off these sides, the 4 cardinal directions, we will have something like a tunnel underwater going out to something else, and then maybe stuff in between, and that's kind of how I want to do it. So, am I keeping the same color scheme? Essentially, I think I want to add black to it, because like I say, back in season 3, we didn't have concrete. At least I'm pretty sure we didn't have concrete. I think all we had was terracotta, which is, as we all know, for color palette is just kind of, so I think I want to add black to it. I think black will really pop. But we'll see. Like I said, this is my plan so far. This is what I have. This is it. So beyond this, it's literally up for anything. Anything could happen right at this point. So I could wake up tomorrow and decide I don't want this wall anymore and I want to do it differently. I hope I don't, but it's entirely possible. Warped wood, yeah, we got all kinds of options now. I think the soul sand and magma blocks will come in handy quite a bit too. The only things for sure is this water will come out and the ocean floor will drop. That's like the only things that are like definite gonna happen. So. Jay Harvey, thank you very much for resubscribing, sorry. I do appreciate it. Unfortunately, I know some people just got here, but I do think that's going to do it for today. I need to go rest my throat, lungs and throat and things because, yeah. But let me see if I can't. Oh, you know what? We'll just go over there. Hold on. This is where our house was when we raided it to begin with. Okay. We'll just hang out in here. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you're not following, make sure to follow on Twitter. It's the best place to follow to keep up to date with all of the things. If you don't know, or if you didn't know, there is a Jumbo XP plush up for pre-order. Link is in the chat right there. If you want one, great. If you can't afford one, just as good. Like, obviously, don't put yourself in any kind of situation to purchase anything from me. I don't ever want anyone to feel like they're obligated. You do what you can. And if you can't, that's fine. I still love your face. Is anybody, hold on. Oh, there is. Okay. Let's go say hi to Pearl. Wait, is Pearl, let's go say hi to Joe, actually. The Hills of Joe. Continue with the Hermitcraft server stuff. Hold on. Okay. What is this matrix thing he's got going on? What is the matrix? Okay. Raid Joe of the Hills. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the stream. That's it. That's all. See y'all next time.